What's up, guys? My name's Jaren, and I talk movies. Welcome to Jaren Talks Live. I've got a couple special guests here today, and before we get started, I just want to tell both of you guys, AJ, CertainVids, congratulations, because y'all both hit some pretty big milestones. I know AJ hit 700 subscribers today, which is
Yeah,
huge, and
that is awesome.
CertainVids recently hit 250 subscribers. So you
Yeah.
guys hit some pretty big milestones. How are y'all feeling?
How are you feeling, AJ?
I'm loving it. I'm humbled and I'm excited for the future. That's what I just keep telling people.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
I am.
Same here. Same here. Pretty happy about it. Appreciate the shout out.
Yeah, no
Yes,
problem.
thank
You guys
you.
are.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. You guys are like big grinders, so it's cool to see you guys succeed. Y'all have become some of my closest friends, so it's just cool to see you guys hit those milestones. But yeah, guys, just like every week, we're just coming. We're going to answer all your questions. We're going to have a good time. There's not going to be a ton of structure to it. We're just going to be hanging out for about an hour and a half. So make sure to leave a like on it and go ahead and drop your questions down below. We've got the whole sandwich gang together. I think we're the three people on the whole entire planet that think hot dogs are sandwiches.
Probably. I don't think hot
let
dogs
us know
are
down in
sandwiches,
the.
though. I know that hot dogs are sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, did you like change your viewpoint or something?
No.
Let us know in the comments, guys. Do you think a hot dog is a sandwich? Is certain? Are you good? I think we might have lost him.
I felt like he was in or something.
I thought he was like really resenting what we said.
I know.
He's just frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna remove him until he gets things figured out.
Yeah, hopefully he comes back fresh and rejuvenated.
Yeah, hopefully. It looks like he left, so he'll be back in a second, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah.
But saying hello to the people in the chat. What's up, After Credits, Stranger Boy, Luke Reviews, Flicks. What's up, guys?
What's up,
Max
y'all?
Talks Movies. Max Talks Movies says, won't be able to catch this one live, but I definitely will on the replay. But I've got a couple of questions, okay? Number one is favorite comedic performance. You got an idea for this one?
Is he referring to movies or stand-up or what?
I'll say whatever you want. Go ahead.
Okay. I would probably say, I don't know if you heard of Tony Baker, but Tony Baker is one of my favorite stand-up comedians, and he does stuff on Instagram like voiceovers and stuff like that. Tony Baker is hilarious. But if we're talking movies, I would probably say Will Ferrell and Step Brothers. I love Step Brothers. I can probably quote the whole thing. And
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's just like probably my favorite comedic performance.
Tony Baker, I've heard of him, but I've never actually heard his stuff, so I may have to check him out. Because I have a couple of friends that like him.
Yeah, he's funny. Funny dude.
For me, though, I'd probably have to say really anybody in Tropic Thunder. That's my favorite comedy of all time. I think it's really funny, especially Ben Stiller, I'd have to say. But when it comes to stand-up comedy, I haven't really gotten into it. I need some recommendations, though. Tony Baker is one I can add to my list, but
Tony Baker has a special on Amazon. I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, really?
It's pretty funny. It's kind of long, though. Like, that's the one critique I would give it. It goes a little longer than probably it needed to, but it's really good performance. Also, Kevin Hart is hilarious stand-up.
Yeah, he's really okay. I have heard some of his stuff.
I like Kevin Hart's stand-up performances more than his movies. Yeah, so
he hasn't been in a lot of good movies, though, so that's easy to say.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But like Jumanji, Central Intelligence, like some of those movies are cool. Like I like them, but the performances are not as funny. I wouldn't say they're not as good, but they're not as funny as his stand-up.
I
find myself laughing.
Sure. Okay, let's see. Number 2, worst plot line that ruins a good movie. That's a good question.
So if the plot line isn't good, does it still considered a good movie? I don't know.
Maybe if it's like a subplot, maybe they're trying to say like a subplot, maybe something that's sprinkled in that you can kind of like take away and still enjoy the rest of the movie. I don't know, because you're right. If it's a main plot line, I wouldn't really enjoy the movie.
Right. Because the first thing I was thinking of is a movie I watched recently called The Rental. And I didn't care for the plot of The Rental.
That's a good one.
I do think if things were changed around a little bit, personally, I would have liked to seen more couples in the mix, and just more of the killer, because the killer doesn't come in until like really towards the end of the movie. So
Very late, yeah.
yeah, very late in the movie. So
that's a good one for sure.
what about
like,
you?
That movie frustrated me though. Just speaking of the rental, they had a couple things that were like, if you would have just kept going with this plot line, it would have been so much better. But like, there was
Yeah.
a couple times to where they just like brought up certain things and then just abandoned it, and that was like a big
Yeah,
issue for
yeah.
me.
I
Okay,
agree. Yeah.
what's up, Certain? Are you good now?
Yeah, I don't know what, dude. My Wi-Fi just like went out for some reason for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It just like nothing was working. So just happened. It happens all the time, but
That's
I don't know
me
why.
every other stream but today.
I don't know. Sometimes it's you.
JC,
Sometimes it's me.
it's usually Jaren.
Yeah, it's always me. But go ahead and answer these questions. So first off, what is your favorite comedic performance?
Favorite comedic performance. Whew. This is okay. I'm searching my memory right now because not something I know off the top of my head, but okay.
What's your favorite comedy?
Yeah.
Right at the moment, I might have to say Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
Okay. So maybe it's not like all-time favorite or anything, but off the top of my head, I'll go Dave Bautista as Drax. Love him.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I like. Okay, I will say though, I like Drax better in Infinity War when it comes to humor than I do in either of the Guardians movies.
In Infinity War, yeah, with like why is Gamora? Yeah, I love that part. But
yeah.
Or
and what about
if I stand completely still, you won't be able to see me.
Yeah,
that's Infinity
that was
War.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah,
I gotta be honest. I hate to like bring you guys down, but I am not a fan of Drax. Not a fan of Drax. Probably his favorite Guardian.
Least favorite Guardian?
I kind of see where you're coming from, to be honest. I mean, who else would you put below him? Maybe Mantis. Is she a Guardian?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I consider a Guardian. Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess she would be my least favorite, but then him, yeah. You like Mantis?
No, but I would put her above Batista.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, a hot take. All right. Okay, well,
the first hot take of the evening.
Yeah, first of many, I'm sure. What's the worst plot line that ruins a good movie, Certain?
Well, because I just recently rewatched it, the Natasha and Bruce romance in Age of Ultron. That's a great movie, but don't like that
because it didn't lead anywhere.
Yep, did not continue further on. So
would you have liked to see? Would you have liked to seen it continue, or not? Don't really care.
Well, I mean, there's really no room for it to grow after like Infinity War, because like you can't really do anything in Infinity War because there's a lot of stuff happening in that movie. He obviously isn't around for Civil War. So the first they meet. So I just don't see it like fitting in too well.
That's a good one. They had like a little mention of it in Ragnarok, just like for a second. But I see where you're coming from. Yeah,
I feel like if they would have dove into it a little bit deeper in Ragnarok, I think it would have been fine. But since they kind of just abandoned that, not really feeling it.
That's definitely a good pick. Let's see. Stranger Boy said, did you guys watch Comic-Con? So far, I saw The Family Guy, Bob Burgers, and The Goldbergs, and Bill and Ted 3. Did you guys see anything from Comic-Con that sparked your interest?
Not really. Not for me.
Well, did you guys see what were you going to say?
I'm more excited for the DC Fandom. That's what I'm excited for.
I heard that's where Zack Snyder is going to say whether it's a miniseries or a full movie, right?
If it is, then I'm more excited for it now because I did not know that.
Yeah. Did you guys see the clip of Black Suit Spider-Man? Or not Spider-Man?
Superman.
The Superman, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. It was like literally like 7 seconds, but it was cool what I saw of it.
Yeah.
You must be out for it. That's it. You must be Alfred. That's just it. That's
Right.
the entire thing.
It was just a little teaser, get the fans excited, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see it.
Um,
I did like it.
Was that leaked though? Was it leaked?
No,
I
I
or
think
was it
Zack
like
Snyder
officially-
actually released it.
Oh, okay.
Did you
Okay.
hear
It felt
what,
like it was like a recorded, like screen recorded or something.
It did look
Yeah.
really weird.
The quality was
So-
weird. But did you hear what Zack Snyder said about how he he would rather burn down the cut rather than use anything Joss Whedon shot?
I didn't hear him
Yeah,
say that he burned it down.
I didn't hear that either, but I heard that he doesn't want to use any footage that Joss Whedon had. So
It gets me
Yeah.
excited though, really.
yeah, it does. Like I feel like it's gonna be so different.
Yeah.
Hopefully we aren't let down. But
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. Luke Review
I-
says
oh.
what were you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was just gonna go back to what I don't know who said that last comment. Can you pull that back up?
Stranger Boy. Yeah.
Oh, Stranger Boy. Yeah, Bob's Burgers. Oh, Bob's Burgers. Like, I love Bob's Burgers. That's like I saw that and I wanted to mention that, but we were kind of like on another subject. But Bob's Burgers is like probably my favorite animated adult cartoon, I guess.
Really? I've
Yeah.
never seen an episode of that show.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. And it's like such dry humor. You guys gotta check it out. Like at least one episode, check it out. It's on Hulu.
I definitely will. I'd like to try to give all those a chance. Like even if I don't stick with them, I like to give them a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not like raunchy, I feel like, as Family Guy, American Dad, and South Park and stuff. But it does have like subtle things that are like kind of for adults.
Yeah. I'll have
Yeah.
to check it out for sure. Let's see. Okay. Luke Review said, got me a Yelena Belova Funko Pop today, but thoughts on Game of Thrones?
Never seen it.
Who is Yelena Belova?
I
It's
have no idea.
It's Florence Pugh's character from Black Widow.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
That is
actually.
cool, yeah.
I've seen some of those. I've seen some of those in Best Buy. Checking out Funkos in Best
Yeah,
Buy.
yeah.
Game of
I've
Thrones.
seen
Yeah,
a
I
lot
love
of-
Game.
You like that
What's up?
show?
Oh yeah, it's great.
What about
I
season eight?
watched.
Season 8 was disgusting, terrible. I don't even like to I just like to eat from existence. I would love that, but
Is it true there was a Starbucks cup in one of the episodes?
there was, and then they re-released the episode without it in it. And there
Oh,
was
I
a
didn't know
couple
they
times
re-released
where
it.
that happened. Yeah, there was a couple times where weird stuff was in the shot. Like on one of the final episodes, there was like a water bottle on the ground. Somebody forgot a water bottle. They just like gave up after a
Yeah.
while. I feel like they really did.
Who cares at this point?
Yeah, exactly. And the fans do, man.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's true. It kind of messes with the continuity of it all. But I watched the
Yeah.
first season, and I wasn't impressed. It's not for me. I can see where
Yeah, I
people
think-
are fans of it, though.
I think the first season was kind of rough to get into. I didn't get hooked until the second season. I watched all of the first season and I was a little on the fence, but after I watched the second season, got into the third season, I loved it.
That's cool. Maybe I need to give it
And
another chance.
What's a fun fact is I watched that entire series in 2 weeks. Yes.
Dude, you call off of work or something?
No, I didn't, but I went to work and everything, and I don't know. I just was catching it on my break. After I got off work, before I went to work, I just binged.
That's a lot because each episode's an hour long. That must have taken for 2 weeks. Jeez, that's
2 weeks.
commitment.
Yeah, it was.
Did you sleep? Did you sleep at all?
I barely slept, man. I barely slept, but and I actually caught the last episode on TV. That was I watched binge for 2 weeks, and then the last episode I watched live.
That's actually pretty cool. Do you like
That's
Game of
cool.
Thrones more than Jersey Shore, though?
How you gonna put me out there like that? I actually
sorry, I had
like
to.
Jersey Shore more.
No, I'm not
because-
roasting you. More power to
I know.
you. Wait,
I know.
wait.
I do
You
like
said
Jersey.
more?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a better show, but I
That's great.
enjoy it more.
So did you say that show is scripted, or it's like just cameras filming them, or like what is
Yeah,
it?
it's supposed to be cameras filming them, but I think that a lot of it is scripted, especially these later seasons.
Oh,
Like they don't have it, like they're adults now, like they're full grown adults with kids and stuff. So like they have to add drama wherever they can.
Yeah. Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
So
Good to
so
know.
yeah. So yeah.
All right.
It's trash TV though. It is. I can admit that. It's trash TV.
That's cool. Sometimes you need a little cheese in your life.
For real.
Okay, let's see. Dawson's Universe says, "What is your favorite movie?" I'll start off with you, AJ.
Inception. I would say Inception's my favorite movie, but like it's so hard to narrow it down to one. I love Kill Bill Volume 1. I love Spider-Verse. I love Step Brothers. Like, yeah, I just love all those movies. So it's so hard to pick one, but Inception is my go-to. I have to revisit it soon because I haven't seen it like maybe in a year or so. So
That's
I
a
gotta
good
check
one.
it out.
When you think about like how many good movies have you seen in your entire life, to narrow it down to one is like really tough.
That's
so
why you have
hard.
to have like a go-to though, because you get that question
Yeah.
as a film lover. People ask you, "What's your favorite film?" You got to kind of go to one, just a default. But
yeah,
What about you though, Certain? What's your favorite?
still
Your
not saying.
favorite.
Still not saying.
Oh, because you're gonna make a video, right?
Yeah, I'm hyping it up. I really am, and I
you
hope
are. I'm like,
I hope I don't let anybody down. But like, no, I've got I think 42-ish figured out of my top 50s. So it'll be 3 videos, I think, a week between, or maybe like a couple of days in between each. First one I think was 50 through number 31, and then the second one was number 30 through number 16, and then the last one is my top 15. So yeah.
I know what
I
your number one
respect
is.
that.
I know what your number one is, Certain.
It's not what you think it is. I'll tell you that.
It's not okay. So it's not Spider-Man 2.
No, it's not.
No, I know
Okay.
what it is though. I know what it is though.
What is it? What is it?
It's emoji movie.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say the
How?
Fanatic. To be honest,
How? How can you possibly guess that? I've kept
Are you
it
sure it's not
secret
the
for so
Fanatic?
long.
or Gotti.
It might be Murder on the Orient Express. That is a movie I
Right.
love,
Mhm.
like beyond imaginable. Like
You're the only
Don't
person
you
I've
own-
ever
don't
met
you own
that
that
hates on
movie,
that
though?
movie.
I do. I would pull it out, but like it's like behind me. So, but no, I love it. I love it.
Well, I'm curious to hear what your list is when it comes out, but I feel like
I'm
a lot of
excited for it,
people.
too.
Yeah, for real. I feel like a lot of people know my favorite though. I don't know if you guys do.
I do.
Okay, what is it?
Shawshank.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've been kind of vocal with that. I tell a lot of people that I'm still wanting to make a video, but I don't know. It's one of those things like AJ said. I get asked the question all the time, so I just got to the point where I was like, "Oh, here's my answer." But yeah, that's ever since I saw it.
Leave me
That's been my
alone now.
favorite. Yeah.
Right.
This is the
Exactly.
last time I'm answering this question ever again. I don't care if I have a new subscriber. I'm not answering it anymore. Okay, you'll have to figure out for yourself. Okay, moving on. Hot dog is not a sandwich, mate. I disagree.
Sorry, but it is.
As Jaren would say, I respect your wrong opinion.
Yeah, I respect your wrong opinion. Stranger Boy also says I don't really consider a hot rod. I guess he said hot dog.
Hot dog
a
is
sandwich.
Hot dog.
Oh, okay.
I'm confused because he added
I
a
do.
burger emoji.
I think it's.
I think it's just a sandwich.
burger. A burger is a sandwich. So,
But he said hot rod.
well, he put a burger, so I'm guessing he thinks a burger is a sandwich because he put up the picture of the burger implying that's a sandwich. So, but no, hot dog is a sandwich. There
Okay,
you go.
we got somebody on our side though. To mention Scott, what's up, man? He says I haven't had hot dogs in a long time, but I say yes, it is a sandwich.
I see you're a man of culture as well.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, Surround 71, what's up, man? He says, what's your favorite horror movie?
Favorite
AJ,
horror
I'll start with
movie.
you.
I can't really narrow it down to one movie, but
Give me
my
top
favorite.
three.
My favorite. Well, that's rough
That's
too. I was
even
gonna.
I thought that made it easier on you.
No, not really. But I will say my favorite horror franchise is Saw. I love Saw.
That's a good one.
Yeah, not all the movies are great. The first one is the best, but I just love that franchise.
I'd say for me, the first three are really good, and then after that, I just I forgot about those. But yeah, you're right. It's a good franchise. What about you, Certain?
I think I answered this the other day. I think I said "Don't Breathe." I think that was 2016. That might be
Oh, yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
remember you
26.
said that. That's a good one.
Don't
Really
That might
breathe.
be my favorite. Really
Um,
like it.
I think they're making a sequel to that one too, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Really? That's
Mhm.
I
interesting.
felt like they closed that off, so I wonder if it's going to be like a
Yeah.
new plot line or what's it going to be.
Isn't it the guy from 13 Reasons Why in that movie?
Yes.
In that movie? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It is.
right.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I
that was
think
a
he's pretty
really
good.
good one. Yeah, it
He's
is.
pretty
It's
good in
very
that.
underrated still today. I feel like not
Mhm.
enough people talk about that one. But for me, my favorite's got to be The Shining. I go back between
Shining.
that and like Halloween. But as of
Halloween.
right now, what'd you
Original
say?
Halloween. I just said original Halloween is so great.
Yeah, I even think the 2018 one is not bad. I went back and rewatched it. It's
Not
not
bad
as
at
bad
all.
as I remember. It's still not like the best, but it's okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. Let's see. Flick says favorite Darren Aronofsky film. I'm trying to think, what movies did he even do?
Yeah. We have to look into. I have to look that up.
I'm looking that up right now.
His name is very familiar. Like I've heard of him before. I just can't put a picture on what he's done.
All right, I'm gonna look at his filmography, movies. All right.
Oh,
He's
for
done
sure,
Black
Black
Swan.
Swan.
Ooh, Black Swan. Black Swan.
He did what else is this? What else is familiar? He did Mother
You know,
with Jennifer
he
Lawrence.
did The Fighter.
Oh, he did The Fighter.
I'd have to
Yikes.
pick The Fighter. That's a really good one.
Well, The Fighter is so good, but I loved Mother so much.
I haven't seen Mother.
It's so insane, bro. Like, oh my gosh,
I hear
it's
people
crazy.
either like love it or hate it to death.
It's just, it's just like, it's just so crazy. I don't even know how to put it into words. There's like no way to put it into words. It's like a nightmare, but like in the best way.
Is it like a horror movie?
It's like it's kind of a horror movie, but not really. Once you watch it, you'll know what I mean. It does have a lot of horror aspects to it, but it's not necessarily to scare you. I feel like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've always been curious to check it out.
Whenever I think of a horror movie, I think like the writers and the directors, they're trying to scare the audience. But with this film, I don't feel like they're trying to scare the audience, but it's like the shock factor is like, what in the world is happening?
Disturbing subject matter, really?
Yes, disturbing
Okay.
subject. Yes, that is.
I got you.
You piqued my interest. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to find like where it's available streaming, but I don't think it's available anywhere streaming.
I think I see the Blu-ray like cheap on Amazon all the time, so I may just buy it. And check it out.
I don't know how I don't have it already.
What was your pick, Certain?
I'm not the right person to answer this. I don't think I've seen most of his films, so
out of the ones that you have seen, which one would you pick? Like, is there one that you like at least?
What was it? I think I don't know how to pronounce it. Requiem. I don't know. It's the
Requiem
for a Dream.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I think that might be the one that I like.
I actually haven't seen that one. Have you seen The Fighter, Certain?
No.
Your favorite actor's in it.
Yeah, you need to check out The Fighter.
Christian
Bale.
That's.
I'm gonna add that to the 100 movies watch list because,
bro, I think you would love The Fighter, especially Christian performance.
Yeah, he gave like a Oscar-worthy performance. He was so
really
good,
did.
And it's a true story too, which makes it even better.
Guess that's what I'm checking out next.
Yeah, for sure.
And you liked Warrior.
Oh yeah.
Then you should like The Fighter.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet. All right.
Elliot from Movie Files is in here. What's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. He says, I haven't had a hot dog in years, but now I have a taste for a hamburger. Well, go get yourself a hamburger.
You do you, bro.
Let's see. I'm trying to catch up here. Let's see. Dimension Scott says, I've seen all seasons of Game of Thrones. Season 8 did not make me mad. Well, you're the first of not many that have said that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see. Favorite underrated sci-fi movie. Underrated.
Underrated. Underrated sci-fi.
What's considered underrated though?
I might
something
have
that not a lot of people talk about, I guess.
Let me just look at my shelf.
I'm looking at my letterbox.
Have you guys seen Signs?
I have not.
I really want to watch that.
Okay,
But
well,
I saw
know
what
people
what?
talk about it like it's like I feel like there's enough of an audience there that really enjoys it, but I'm trying to figure out if that's like underrated because if it is considered underrated, I'd definitely go with that.
I feel
I
like
think,
enough people talk about it.
Yeah, I've heard
Dang,
it
okay.
being talked about in like M. Night's like top tier movies.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking up underrated then.
Would you consider Upgrade? Would you consider Upgrade sci-fi?
Yes.
And I
I
think it's
still haven't
underrated
seen
as
it.
well.
Then Upgrade is my answer. Jaren, that is the movie you need to watch next.
It's in my
Yes.
Amazon card. I need to buy it
It
because
is.
it's on my 100 movies list. So I gotta
Yeah.
watch it at some point.
You
Upgrade
definitely
is
have to watch Upgrade.
phenomenal. It is so good. It's the same director as Invisible Man, Lee Whannell. So
Lee Whannell's a genius.
watch that. And anybody who hasn't seen that movie, watch that movie. That movie is so good. It's bonkers. How good
I'm just
that
scrolling through all these lists, like seeing these top 10 like underrated sci-fi movies because I don't have an idea. Is 10 Cloverfield Lane underrated?
I think it is. I would say 10 Cloverfield Lane is underrated. And
Then I would go with
Cloverfield.
that.
really.
Yeah, both of
I would
those.
say Cloverfield as well. Cloverfield would be mine.
It's probably more underrated than 10 Cloverfield, so I would go with either of those.
Yeah.
Solid pick.
I feel like, I feel like 10 Cloverfield Lane might be more underrated than the first Cloverfield, but I don't know. I don't really know. I haven't heard a whole lot of people talking about it, so either one.
Those are good picks, either of them.
Have you seen Cloverfield Paradox?
No, that's the Netflix one, right?
That movie is so bad, bro.
I heard people hated on it. And it's like one of the few that got released on Blu-ray too, which I thought was so weird.
It did.
Like,
it's so weird.
so
So weird. I don't know, man. They botched it so bad.
that's what I've heard. That's why I haven't had the urge to check it out. I'm fine with just the two that we got before it. Let's see. Wait. Have you seen Anna and the Apocalypse? It's a High School Musical meets Shaun of the Dead. I have not.
I haven't
You
either.
guys?
Me neither.
No, I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah.
That makes me curious though. I don't know about the High School Musical part, but Shaun of the Dead. I mean, I like that movie.
Hey, AJ here is a big High School Musical guy, right?
What's your favorite one?
High School Musical 2 is probably. I listened to that whole soundtrack today, actually.
Wait, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
No, I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious. I listened to the whole. You can ask my wife. I was listening to the whole album today.
So I used to be obsessed with High School Musical. Like, that was
the first
like
one.
all of them. That was my childhood.
all
like
of them?
that and Cars, yeah. But I gotta be honest, I don't like any of them today. But I do like the music from the third one.
Really?
Yeah, that's my favorite soundtrack.
Very interesting.
AJ,
Is that
you
your
don't
favorite
like
movie of the three?
Yeah.
AJ, you don't like the
What'd
music
you-
in the third, right? Or am
No,
I
it's
thinking
not bad. It's just not my favorite of the three.
So is
No,
High
the
School
music
Musical
isn't-
your favorite?
No, High School Musical 2, the soundtrack and the movie.
That is your favorite?
That's my all-time favorite.
See, actually, High School Musical 2 is my least favorite.
Really?
Being honest, yeah, I did not
Really?
dig the summer vibe.
Yeah.
Get on this conversation. I feel like you're not saying much. I know you're the biggest fanboy out of all three.
I know, right?
I'm not a High School Musical guy. I'm the wrong person for this conversation.
Yeah,
my favorite's probably the first one. That's all I can tell you.
It's a
Have you
classic.
seen the second one and third one?
I think I barely remember them, but yeah.
AJ, have you seen the TV series on Disney Plus?
Yes, I have.
Did you like it?
Yes, I did.
See, I did too. I
Yeah,
think more
it was
people need
cool.
to talk about it. It's cool, yeah.
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
I expected it to be in the same universe as High School
intent-
Musical, but it's not.
What'd you say, sir?
Checking it out. No intentions of checking it out anytime. None at all.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, I always give stuff a chance. Like I don't ever count anything out hardly. So
Yeah.
I think it was coming out at the same time as a Mandalorian. I would much rather watch Mandalorian.
Are you serious?
came
You're
out- it
joking,
came out-
right?
I mean, I get that High School Musical, the musical, the series is like an Emmy nominated series now, but like
is it for real though?
I don't think so.
I think Mandalorian is, but
Yeah.
I don't think that is. But
I would believe that it was for like music or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
nominated.
anything. I know though, Mando got like 15 nominations. So
That's dope.
Everybody's mad because they said that Euphoria should have gotten that drama spot or whatever.
Oh my gosh, Euphoria! Have you either of you watched Euphoria?
No, I want
Oh
to
my
so bad.
goodness, that show.
It's on HBO Max, right?
It is. It
I
is.
need to check it out.
didn't Zendaya get a actress nom?
I
don't think so.
Are you sure? I
No,
thought
I
she
heard
may have.
I think she did. So
Okay.
they got something. They got something.
I heard she's amazing. I heard it really dives into a lot of tough stuff, but that's really well made. So I've been meaning to check it out. I'm trying to see, where was I at?
I just added in the Apocalypse to my watch list. So
Oh, you're going through with this. Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
All right. That's
Yo,
fair.
I lost my place. I'm trying to find where I was. I just got hit with a bunch of comments, so I'm trying to find.
4:24 p.m. or 6:24 p.m. for you.
Okay, 6:24. Let's see here. I clicked off of it and I shouldn't have.
It's right behind JK. Yo, what's up?
Okay, I found it. Okay. What's up, JK? He said,
Hey,
how many of you have seen 12 Angry Men? I watched it yesterday and thought it was awesome. It is definitely my favorite black and white movie. You
Same
saw
here,
it, AJ?
yes, I did, and
Both
it was
of y'all
great.
have seen it?
Certain actually suggested it to me, so
Did I actually?
I have not.
You
It's
did.
another one that's on my
You did.
favorite movies list.
because I
You've
was
not
looking
seen it?
for classics to watch, and you suggested that one.
Yeah, 12 Angry Men is so good.
I watched.
My favorite
like,
black and white movie is It's a Wonderful Life.
Man, I recently watched that too because I've been trying to kind of get into classic films, and that movie is so good.
That's my favorite Christmas movie. Every Christmas Eve we have to watch that movie. Like, I just think it's so well done. And Jimmy Stewart, I really like him. Like, my favorite director is Alfred Hitchcock. So he's in Rope, he's in Rear Window, Vertigo. He's a really good actor, especially for that time period.
Yeah, I really need to get into more classics. So I haven't
there's
seen
a lot of good ones out there. Let's see. Is Interstellar in your 100 movies list certain? Also, Signs is good, but not as good as M. Night's other movies.
It is in my 100 movies list, and yeah, so I do plan on checking that out. That might be one of the next like 5 movies of that list that I watch. So
AJ, have you seen Interstellar?
I just picked up. I have not seen it, so I'll probably actually watch it this week or maybe next week.
Okay, well, let me know.
Never seen a McConaughey film. So,
Wait, really?
yeah, never seen a McConaughey film, and that's
you
gonna
didn't
be
even watch The Gentleman from this year.
I did not watch The Gentleman. I think I had tickets to go see The Gentleman.
forget all of them. Watch Serenity. That is where you need to.
I heard that movie is awful.
I need to go take a shower.
It is insane.
Yeah, don't.
I heard it was insanely bad.
Yeah, it really is. I would suggest watching. Honestly, I'd suggest watching like Dazed and Confused or The Gentleman first. But yeah, Interstellar is obviously one that a lot of people talk about. For me, it's in like my bottom 3 Nolan. I really don't like the movie, but a lot of people love it, so you may like it too. Let's see. I got some love for Upgrade in the chat. Jake A says Upgrade was awesome. Surround 71 says Upgrade was amazing. I gotta check it out. Flick says favorite South Korean movie. I feel like I gotta go Parasite.
I mean, Parasite. Yeah, I think that's probably the only South Korean film I've seen. Yikes.
Have you seen Train to Busan?
I have not. It's on my list, in my watch list, though. I have not seen it.
That. Oh my gosh!
I want to see it so bad. I'll probably. I've seen the trailers, and I cannot.
The sequel's coming out this month. I think like August 12th on Netflix or something. Like really soon.
When it comes out, I'll probably just watch them back to back.
Your channel will be back. Like you'll start season 5 before or after that, right? Or before that. So, are you gonna like plan on reviewing that or no?
I don't know. I haven't really planned a lot of reviews. I think I'm kind of stepping away from reviews a little bit. So
they do the worst on my channel. I know quite a few people that they're kind of like
they do the worst on my channel as well. So
yeah, which is weird because I felt like they used to be like the biggest thing, but now like everything else just got much bigger.
Yeah, I think everybody's just doing reviews, so it's getting very like oversaturated.
That's why I want to start. That's why I'm trying to like get back into like video essays and stuff because I want to like try new stuff and then like
Yeah.
reviews. I want there to be like something that kind of sets me apart. So
Which video essays are still like really popular. Like I don't know if you guys have heard of Karsten Runquist, but he is somebody who like I follow. He's like when it comes to video essays, he's the man. Also, people like High Top Films, like those two are my go-to. They really know what they're doing. Like I love video essays when they're done right.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna have to check them out.
Let's see. Luke Review says, "God, not the High School Musical hate again."
People hating on it.
Yeah, I guess he's a fan. Let's see. Have you guys seen Sky High Tomorrow? Or Sky High. Tomorrow is its 15-year anniversary in R.I.P. Kelly Preston. Yeah, R.I.P. I've seen the movie. It was one of my favorites as a kid. Have you guys seen it?
I love Sky High.
Loved it when I was little.
Love Sky High.
It's actually one that's aged pretty well. Like I feel like it'd still be pretty like good and entertaining today, even as we're like older.
Yeah, I feel like it's entertaining, but like I think the intention of the film was to be corny. So I think it's heckin' corny. It's like really corny, but it's good. It's entertaining as heck.
Like the doctor that has a big brain, am I wrong? Doesn't the one guy have like a super huge like forehead or brain or something?
Yeah.
That helps him out with stuff. Yeah. There's so much like slapstick stuff in that movie. It definitely knows what it is. For sure.
Yeah, that's intentional.
Yeah, it's a great 15 years. That makes me feel old for some reason.
It came out 2003, 4?
No, it was after
that. 2005, I guess.
Yeah, 2005.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
15 years.
That's pretty old.
That's a while. Let's see. What are your guys' thoughts on today's Emmy nominations? The Mandalorian surprise, it got a nom for Best Drama. Love those 26 noms for Watchmen. What do you guys think?
I haven't seen all the nominations. So this is like really the first I'm hearing of the noms.
Yeah, I didn't even hear anything until I think Eisenberg put out a video earlier and I was checking that out. Only thing I knew is that Mandalorian got nominated over Euphoria, and that's making a big stir on the internet.
Yeah, I don't think that's right, but because I've seen it was in its entirety.
Do you guys like Better Call Saul?
Love Better Call Saul.
That got nominated for Best Outstanding Drama.
This past season, it deserves it. This past season was the best season of Better Call Saul. I love it so much.
Really?
It's all good, man.
I need to get more into TV. It's hard for me to keep up with TV shows. Yeah. Like I watch so many movies. I don't know. The Emmys has always been that thing to where I'm kind of tuned out. When it comes to the other award shows, this is the one that I probably pay like the least amount of attention to. Not on purpose. It's just I have other things I watch instead, really.
Yeah. I feel that. I used to be way more into TV than I am now. So
yeah. Like when shows like maybe Outer Banks, which I don't know if you guys watch that show, and a lot of people give me crap for that. The Netflix show that came out,
it's like a teen show or something.
Except they have a 27-year-old playing a 16-year-old. That's always a thing in like shows and movies that I absolutely hate. Like I got so intimidated when I was a middle schooler and about to go on high school. I'm like, I'm gonna be this little shrimp. These guys are gonna be like 7 feet tall, have full beards. I'm scared to death. And then like they're the same height as me, and I'm like, well, these movies and TV shows, they played it wrong. But
27-year-old playing a high schooler. That's Tobey Maguire in the Raimi trilogy.
Was he that old?
No, but he was older. He was older.
I cannot stand it when somebody mentions Tobey Maguire like that. I'm like, dude, he was like not even in his mid-20s. Like he was
never say that. I don't get that argument. Like
I think he's like 24 or something.
I mean, you can make the argument for like Flash Thompson, but like Tobey Maguire, but it was like early 20s. Same with like Andrew Garfield. They weren't.
Ella played Flash, right, in the original one.
Yeah.
He was like 25.
He was like, he was like a past college, but like, no, Tobey Maguire was like actually pretty young. Like he was like, I think like the same age as Tom Holland is now, like close to that age, if not younger.
Yeah, I guess it's just because he aged pretty quickly, but still, I mean, if he's actually like not that old, well, why make the argument that he's too old? I mean, I can get past the looks. I don't understand why that's an issue. I never made that argument when I was like defending
no.
like Andrew Garfield or anything, which Andrew
no.
Garfield was kind of older too, wasn't he?
Andrew Garfield was 26, if I'm not mistaken, when he
Was he older than Toby was?
Yeah, he was older than Toby when
And people never
Toby
make that
came out.
argument.
Yeah,
It's
they don't.
so I guess for some it's just like cool to hate on those movies, I guess, which is weird. I find that weird because I mean
It's
I don't
very
know,
cool.
They're classics, and like you just I guess you stand out from the crowd when you say.
Are you talking about TASM or Raimi trilogy?
No, I'm talking about Raimi trilogy
Oh,
because
okay. Yeah, that's
like
the best.
it's the same thing with the Amazing Spider-Man, but like Raimi movies, it's like accept it. Like these movies are fantastic, but I don't know. I guess it just separates you from the crowd. You're like, oh, these movies aren't that good, and then you now have all the attention. So, I guess that's like one reason.
Attention seekers.
If they keep making like more movies with Tom Holland, though, people are gonna start complaining that he's a college dude that looks like he's 14. So people are just never satisfied. Like even if he's like 23, 24 now, people are gonna find a reason to complain.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You just can't please anybody. That's why I hate fan bases.
That's true. Like Tom Holland's fan base, I do not want to interact with them. Like,
they're not rational.
They're very set in their ways.
Yes. They don't want to hear anything else.
Or just anybody who's just like MCU's the best. MCU version is the best version of anything and everything there is. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna be on the sidelines for this one. You take it away. Like I don't want to be involved at this point.
It's the most appealing to like the widest audience possible. The people that aren't like super into movies, they just go to watch it for a good fun time.
Yeah.
There'll always be that argument made.
Which is why it's like I can see where like the MCU movies are more entertaining. Maybe not more entertaining than like the Raimis or probably not even the Amazings in my opinion, but the MCU movie, the MCU kind of relies, or not relies, but like they're more towards like the entertainment side. Like they are entertaining movies, but I just much rather prefer something like Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2, where it's like, you know, there's thought put into them, and it's much more than just like the entertainment factor. So that's my 2 cents.
There's our little rant. Okay, moving on. Dimension Scott says, thoughts on Superman the movie starring Christopher Reeves? I think it's overrated. What about y'all?
Oh, you're saying that you think it's overrated.
Yeah, I think it's overrated.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not a huge Superman fan at all, so I'm not the best person to ask, but I feel like he did well with the character. I mean, I guess I would say it's overrated, but I'm not the best person to ask because I don't like Superman like that.
What about you, Certain?
Yeah, I'm not the right person either, but it's a good movie. It's a really I think it's paved the way a little bit. No, go ahead.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I think it was really good for its time.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe not overrated, but maybe it just kind of didn't age too well.
Yes, that. I agree with that completely.
Because at the time they didn't have all the technology and stuff that we have now, so I understand the way it, or the reason it looks the way it does, and some of the effects aren't the best. But yeah, I mean, obviously it came out in like what the 70s or something.
Yeah, I
like
think
a while ago.
And I actually watched this movie like a month ago, and like the first one, and I was looking at it, I was like, this is probably revolutionary for that time.
Yeah.
The effects were probably revolutionary.
It's probably like the biggest superhero movie that came out at the time.
Right.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Have you guys seen Superman 4: The Quest for Peace?
I have not. I own it, but I have not seen it.
Me neither.
It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It's awful.
I looked on Letterboxd. It has like half a star.
Yeah, like Chris Stuckman and John Flickinger did like this hilariosity review on it, and like they tore the movie to shreds. There are so many issues with that movie. I cannot stand it.
I've seen that video.
You saw that video?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
I've seen clips from the movie. It seems pretty bad.
It's pretty comical.
I gotta watch it just to see what all the hype's about.
Yeah, just brace yourself.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are you okay with I Am Not Okay With This? Have you seen it?
That's on my watch list.
That's a
It's a
Netflix show, right?
Netflix series, yeah, and it stars the girl that plays Beverly in It.
Yeah.
I have not seen the show, but I want to. It's on my watch list.
Have you seen it, Certain?
No, I do not think I have.
So a while back, before my channel was like as good of quality as it is now, when I was still trying to figure stuff out, I binged the whole show in one day and reviewed it. I actually had a blast with the show. I think they should really add a season 2 to it. Since you guys haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend checking it out because it deals with a lot of like great things, and it has like a good like sci-fi element mixed with a lot of good drama. The acting is pretty good. It's not like the best, but it's not bad at all. So yeah, I definitely suggest checking it out.
I'm gonna check it out.
What are your top 3 Scorsese films?
The only 3 I like are Taxi Driver, Shutter Island, and what was the other one? I'm thinking through all his films. It might. I know. I like Taxi Driver. Oh, Goodfellas. I can't believe I forgot that one. Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, and maybe I might put Wolf of Wall Street over Shutter Island. But other than that, those are like the Shutter Island. I think is okay, but it's not bad. But then top 3, the only ones I like would be the only 2 that I actually genuinely like are Taxi Driver and Goodfellas.
Have you seen The Departed?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either. I got to check that one out. What's your list, AJ?
I've actually only seen one Scorsese film, Shutter Island, and it was great. But other than that, I just picked up Departed. Spoiler alert, I just picked up Departed on Blu-ray and showed it off on my Blu-ray haul. But
did you like the twist in Shutter Island?
I loved it. I thought it was.
Hey, don't spoil anything. I haven't seen that movie either.
Okay. I won't.
Okay. You haven't seen Shutter Island?
No, I haven't.
You got
Everybody dies. No, I'm kidding.
Great.
Wait, that's
great.
actually true. I'm just playing.
I guess I don't need to watch it anymore.
Right. No, I'm joking. It's a good film.
Okay, my ranking has got to be, I don't know like what the number positions are, but my top 3 right now is Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and Wolf of Wall Street.
I own Wolf of Wall Street as well, and I haven't seen it. I have a lot of
pretty good.
I haven't seen.
It's one like my friend braced me, or he told me not to watch it with my mom, and then I went to go see it with my brother, and I definitely understand. It would have been really awkward if I watched it with her. Don't watch it's like a guy's movie. I wouldn't even suggest watching it with your wife. Like I don't know how she is about stuff, like how sensitive she is to stuff, but be careful because it's definitely intense. But yeah, and the Raging Bull is one that not a lot of people talk about. It's up there as one of my favorite boxing movies. It's really good. Okay. Stars a very young what's his name? I'm trying to think. I just forgot his name. Taxi Driver star. Oh, Robert De Niro. I don't know. I couldn't think of his name. Yeah. But yeah, that's our list. Let's see. Nice. Jesse Eisenberg or Michael Cera?
I saw that comment earlier. And I honestly, this might make some people mad, but Michael Cera, I enjoy watching Michael Cera more than Jesse Eisenberg. I would say Jesse Eisenberg has better acting skills, but I like Michael Cera better.
I'd go Eisenberg.
I would go Eisenberg as well.
I saw that coming.
Palm Springs,
maybe based on Social Network alone, I'd go Eisenberg.
Based on Scott Pilgrim versus the World alone, Michael Cera.
Wait, I was saying Hot Rod and Palm Springs. That's Andy Samberg. No, I would go Michael Cera. I don't know why I thought that. I would go Michael Cera. I don't like Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
Really? Dang.
Yeah, so I'd go Michael Cera.
You don't like Jesse Eisenberg in Zombieland?
No.
Dang.
Not really.
What about Social Network?
Oh, Social Network. Yeah, that's definitely his best role because I feel like everything after that, he didn't take anything seriously. Like he's never done like a serious role since
I
then.
I really like the first Now You See Me. I think he's good in that, and I like the movie.
I
I like
like
it
the
I
more than
think
movie.
most people.
he's my least favorite character in Now You See Me.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
But I'm not saying that his acting was bad though. Like he did a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
job, but he was a jerk.
Maybe he's not
yeah.
like bad, but he's just not for me.
Have you guys seen what's that one comedy with all of the it's like the apocalypse and this is the end. Have you seen
I've
this
seen that movie. Yeah.
with Michael Cera?
That's hilarious. I love that movie.
Michael Cera is so goofy,
It's
man.
got like every comedic celebrity you can think of,
It
just
really
all thrown
does.
in one movie. It's
That's
actually a
crazy.
really good time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Surround 71 says, "What's your favorite movie studio of all time?" Mine's Warner Brothers. What about you, AJ?
I never think about that type of thing. I really like A24, but I don't know if
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
Hmm.
Um, Probably Disney, if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
That's a
Disney
good one.
just based off their animated movies, I'd go Disney because Lion King is my favorite animated movie of all time. It's also
Yep.
one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Aladdin. I really like Fox and the Hound. I love that one.
Bro, Fox and a Hound.
That's an underrated animated movie.
That oh,
I
that movie.
I watched
That movie.
that on repeat on VHS. I love that movie.
If you
AJ,
wanna,
did you
like,
say you do like the movie or you don't?
I didn't say, but if you want to see me bawl like a child, put on Fox and I love that movie, and it's just
Okay.
it hits me every time when she
Yeah.
has to bring the fox out to the woods and leave him, and he has no idea why. And it's just oh my gosh, oh
Yep.
yeah,
The
So,
Waterworks.
yeah,
Yeah. I
Good-
might go
great
Disney.
film.
For me, it's really hard. Yeah, I don't think about it. I like you said, I obviously love A24. Warner Brothers is a really good one too. Disney's great. I'll just say that's my top three. I can't really
Disney.
pick one for sure.
I might say Disney is my favorite.
All
A24
three above.
probably. I would say A24 puts out the most unique films, and I
Yeah, for
really
sure.
enjoy that in a film. I when a film gets too like formulaic and unoriginal, like I get like really bothered by that. So A24 has. I don't think I've seen a film by A24 that was unoriginal, unauthentic.
Like even if I don't like a movie from them, at least I can say that they were very ambitious
Mhm.
and they took a risk.
Very true. Very true.
Okay, so when we're talking about Disney though, are we including all the properties they own? Because they own like everything.
See,
Well,
yeah.
I'm just including like Disney animation. I'm not including
Yeah.
Pixar. I'm not including the MCU. I think I might put Sony up there based off their Spider-Man stuff because I'm like Spider-Man. I'm all about Spider-Man. So I might like based off of Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and Into the Spider-Verse, which all three I think are masterpieces. I think Sony might be up there for me.
So you're changing it.
No, I'm just saying like Disney is
Oh.
probably top,
Oh,
but
okay.
Sony could compete.
It's like right there.
Yeah, it's
That's a
like
good one.
it's like that right there.
Nice.
It's definitely a good one. You also could say Tommy Wiseau's production studio. I mean, they came out with some really good ones. The Room, Best Friends, two masterpieces, just brilliant films.
Yeah,
Um,
not wrong.
let's see. Did you know that they made a sequel, or did you know that they made another movie, him and his best friend?
I did not.
Yeah, it's just as worse, except it doesn't have the same cult following. But anyways, let's see. Have you heard Shark Boy and Lava Girl coming back in a new
Yeah.
Netflix movie?
Yeah, I have.
A new Netflix movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're not going to be the sender, but they're going to be included.
Oh.
They're
Shark
gonna
Boy
be
and Lava
like
Girl.
they're gonna be like grown up. I think that's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, they have to be because they are.
So
What are your thoughts on the original?
So it'd be Shark Man and Lava Woman now.
I feel,
I
I feel
hope
like
they don't change it.
please don't change
Yeah.
it. It's got to be the same. But that's kind of how they did when they brought back Spy Kids. I don't even know if you guys knew about that. Did you guys watch Spy Kids at all?
Yeah.
I know I grew up on Spy Kids, and y'all are
All
younger than me.
four.
But
All four.
Wait, there was four of them?
The fourth one is the one they brought everybody back, and everybody was adults and stuff like that. I feel like they're gonna do the same thing with Shark Boy and Lava Girl, where Carmen and Junie were like adults in the fourth Spy Kids. And
That movie sucked.
the movie was terrible.
See,
and
I didn't
love
even know
Spy
it
Kids.
existed.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, if you want to watch a bad movie, like, go ahead and put it on. But yeah,
It
it's
has,
not a good movie. Jessica Alba's in it.
Yeah, Jessica
Ooh.
Alba, Rowan
Piqued my
Blanchard.
interest.
Joel McHale is in it, isn't he?
I think I know
Yeah,
Rowan.
I
Wait,
think-
Rowan
I think
Blanchard, the
that's her.
girl from Girl Meets World?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, she's the girl. She's the
like
girl.
way younger than in Girl Meets World.
I like her.
Oh yeah,
I don't
she's
like her. I don't like her now, but like I don't like her as a person technically. But I like Girl Meets World, so I may check it out then.
Yeah.
I didn't like Girl Meets World. It was too like just weird for me.
Well, did you like Boy Meets World?
Boy Meets
Yeah.
World was fantastic.
Yeah, I'm like binging that show right now, but I thought that they actually followed that show up pretty well. Like it doesn't touch the original, but I thought there was good writing in some of the episodes.
It had like, I guess like what they were trying to do. I guess it had heart where it counted. I just did not like watching the show like every week.
I can see that.
But there are elements that I enjoy of that show.
Yeah, for sure. I like that they actually tackled like some deep stuff that matters. Like I feel like a lot of Disney shows today have absolutely no substance at all.
No, there was this Bizarre with like Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, is that one? That one is Nickelodeon though, right?
No, that's Disney.
That's Disney as well. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm way like.
Oh yeah,
Disney shows on now. I'm out of that loop.
Same here.
That's understandable. Yeah, I am
like
too
the
now.
last one I watched, like I probably watched this just because it was on and I was at someone's house. But I watched a little bit of Bunked. It was kind of funny. I thought it was.
That's the follow up to Jesse, right?
I liked it. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, it had some of the same characters as Jesse, but I've never watched that show, so
okay.
I've never watched Jesse.
Ravi, Emma, and Zuri, and then Luke showed up for like a couple episodes.
Okay,
but it was the same kids. I don't think Jesse ever showed up. I don't think.
Nah.
But yeah, there's our thoughts on Shark Boy and Lava Girl and other stuff.
A whole lot of other stuff.
Yeah, we kind of went on another tangent.
We did. It's fun though.
Yeah, Flick says, when it comes to South Korean cinema, you guys should check out Old Boy. It's insane. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I have a lot of people recommending that along with a lot of other South Korean movies. So I'll definitely have to check that one out.
So I've always been confused. Is this Old Boy the same one that has Elizabeth Olsen? Because I don't think it is. I don't
think so. I think they made an American edition or something. Yeah. I'm not even sure.
That's the one I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they made like an American version. I don't think it's the same one. Let's see. Jake A says, watching John Wick 3 right now. What are your guys' thoughts?
Really good movie.
Best one.
I agree.
It's the maybe worst one, maybe in the middle. I'm not sure yet. I think two is the best. I think 2 is the best.
2 was really good, but I had a lot more fun watching 3.
Yeah,
3,
sure.
I guess, it's just kind of, it's a lot of cool action, but there's no, I don't want to say room to breathe, but it's just like, it gets kind of tiring after a while for me.
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from with that.
I definitely don't think they should make a 4th one. I think they should have ended it at 3 if I'm being honest.
Oh no, I would love to see a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 John Wick.
Okay.
I will watch John Wick.
Let's stop there.
10 movies of
Keanu will be like 60 by the time you finish that franchise.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
I was with you when you said like I'd like to see a 4th one, but 5, 6, 7 maybe a little.
8, 9, 10.
He said that he's gonna make them however long. Asking for these movies.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Shut up, Alexa.
Stop. Turn off.
Sorry, power control is not supported yet.
Okay, it's up.
Certain, why does this always happen to you?
She thinks I keep on saying, "Hey Google, but I'm not saying
Oh, that's
that.
Google?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it thinks I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm not even saying anything remotely similar.
Let's see. Gavin to go. What's up, man? Thanks for joining the stream. He says High School Musical is a masterpiece compared to Sky High. I respect your wrong opinion, dude.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I wouldn't
Not
call it a
everybody can be
masterpiece,
right.
but I do enjoy watching High School Musical more than Sky High.
Really? Okay.
Not
Yep.
everybody can be right all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
And you guys,
You
I
have
mean,
your
I'm
wins,
sorry that you
you
guys
have your
are
losses.
wrong this time, but
Okay.
To each their own. To each their own.
Dimension Scott says brief thoughts on the Terminator franchise.
It started to suck after 2. I guess that's the best thing I could say
What do you
about
think,
it.
AJ?
I've only seen 2 Terminator films, Judgment Day and Salvation. So
Okay.
yeah, I need to sit down. I actually picked some up. I'm just giving away my whole Blu-ray haul. I picked up some Terminator films, and I'm gonna sit down and watch them.
So for me, I don't know what you feel, but I know a lot of people talk about Judgment Day as like the best action film of all time. I don't think it's that good. I think it's kind of overrated.
I wouldn't agree with the best action film, but it was really good. Like it surpassed my expectations. So
It's got a lot of good elements for sure.
I don't
Oh,
know.
dude,
Oh,
just
4K.
saying. Certain, have you watched that yet?
No, I have not.
That is regarded as the worst 4K transfer there is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, people are saying that if you're wanting to buy that movie, just buy the Blu-ray. So, like, does that include the Blu-ray? I'm sure it does, right?
I actually have 2 copies of that movie.
Yeah, it's got digital and Blu-ray, which
Yeah, so at least if you don't like the 4K transfer, you can watch the Blu-ray transfer because I stayed away from it, but that's all I've heard is that it's like the worst.
Really?
Yeah, they said it's just I don't know. They said it's like oversaturated and they tried to do something and some of the effects just like didn't even show up or didn't look good in the transfer. They said they had just a lot of problems with production. So yeah,
Dang.
I don't know what happened.
it was $10, so I was like, okay.
Sorry to hear that.
I
Yeah.
just bought it.
Is that part of your Blu-ray haul?
No, that was from June, I think.
He made a video on it. That's the one where he went Blu-ray hunting, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I went and I saw that at Best Buy. I had that in the video.
Okay.
That was in June, if I'm
I
not
felt like
mistaken.
I saw that, but maybe I missed that one.
It was a while ago. I don't blame you if
Yeah.
you missed it.
Let's see. Stranger Boy says Jersey Mike's or Subway? Good question. I'd have to go with Jersey Mike's.
Subway.
Really?
I think Jersey might taste better.
But
Yeah.
I prefer Jimmy John's to both of them.
I would
And-
actually agree with you.
And I prefer Penn Station out of all of them.
What is Penn Station?
You don't have a Penn Station.
I don't think I
No.
do.
Oh wow! I wonder if that's just a Indiana thing. No, Penn
It might
Station
be.
is delicious.
It might be.
Yeah,
it's a
I've
sub,
never
it's
heard
a
of that.
sub place.
Is it like I wonder if it's just like a small chain or like an exclusive chain to the state or something.
I feel like I've seen Penn Stations in other states, but
Really?
I don't know. I've never been to Georgia or Texas, so I don't know.
Yeah, and I've never been to Indiana either.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, me neither. I've been to Georgia though. I've been to Georgia.
Oh, okay. Nice. I've been
Let's
through
see.
Georgia, getting
Yeah.
to Florida, but I've never actually stayed there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's nothing special. I used to live in Florida like most of my life actually. Sometimes I wish
Same.
I never
Yeah.
moved.
Yeah, I used to be in Florida for like a long time.
What part of Florida did you live in?
I was in Miami.
Oh, nice. I lived in Clearwater,
Oh,
which is like a small little island in like Tampa Bay. I don't know if you know where that is.
I don't think I ever went there though.
Yeah, it's really nice over there though.
Wait, I take that back. I have been to Georgia. I stayed at a
You haven't just drove through it?
No, I actually stayed there. It was like at a cabin retreat place.
That's cool.
So I have been to Georgia, but I don't know if I've seen a Penn Station there or not.
Yeah, I haven't. I still haven't, but I'm curious now, so I'm gonna go Google it after this stream and see if we have one nearby.
If you like visit another state or something, try it definitely. It's good.
Okay, I will.
Will
Let's
do.
see. Agosa Osula said, Have you guys seen Do the Right Thing, directed by Spike Lee? Have you guys seen that movie?
It's
I
on
don't
my
think I-
watch list,
I don't think I have.
and I looked for it at the Best Buy Criterion sale, but they only had the DVD, and I don't buy DVDs anymore.
Same. Yeah, I don't even.
That's actually my favorite Spike Lee movie. I think it does a lot of cool, interesting stuff. It has a lot of themes that kind of remind me of Boys in the Hood. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. I really like that movie too, and so it kind of played into some of those same themes. I really enjoyed it. If anybody asks me like, what's a Spike Lee movie I should check out, that's the one I recommend.
Well, I might check it out soon.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
pretty good. Have you seen Jungle 2017? I find it to be terribly underrated.
Never heard it.
Yeah, I've
heard
never
of
heard
it.
of it either.
Never heard.
I guess it is underrated, considering none of us have ever heard of it.
Exactly.
Let's see. This is a good question. Drake and Josh, or Keenan and Kel, or both?
Oh gosh, that's like having to choose one of my children. No, I would probably say Oh, certain you want to go?
I don't think I've seen any of them.
Oh gosh,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
that's crazy.
What would you go with,
Did not-
AJ?
I would say Drake and Josh. I just enjoy watching Drake and Josh more, but I love Keenan and Kel. It has a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I'd say Drake and Josh probably age better. I would prefer that one too. But
Yeah,
Keenan and Kel, I watch that like every night, like every weeknight on like the All That reruns and all those shows that they did on Nick at Night and stuff. I love the show. I love both of them. Drake and Josh is probably the one I prefer though.
yeah, I agree. I feel like Keenan and Kel really has that '90s feel. It's like
Yeah, for
really
sure.
'90s.
Stranger Boy says favorite 70s movie. Mine is The Bad News Bears 2.
'70s movies.
Let's look that up.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
Seven-
Taxi Driver came out in the 70s.
That might be my favorite one, if I'm not mistaken. 70s movies. Just gonna look that up. All right, there's
Ooh, a
Grease,
lot of movies.
Godfather, Clockwork Orange, Alien, Aristocats. What else we got here? Taxi Driver, correct. Jaws. Jaws is probably my favorite, if I'm being honest. Live and Let Die.
I gotta go Halloween.
Mm.
The original Halloween.
That's a really good one.
There's the other Wicker Man, not the Nicolas Cage one. Monty Python, not the Holy Grail.
Rocky came out in '70s.
I'm not the biggest fan of Rocky. I know that's a hot take.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good movie. I just don't really like it.
Understood.
Do you like Creed better?
Oh, I know.
I haven't seen any of the Rocky movies except the first one. They're all on my watch list.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
What's your pick,
Oh.
AJ?
Star Wars: A New Hope.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm still going
Alright.
Halloween.
Gotta go. A New Hope.
I'm going to
Yeah.
New Hope. I'd pick that over Jaws.
I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of getting wore out of the Star Wars franchise.
Well,
Play.
yeah, coming from the guy whose Rogue One is your favorite Star Wars film.
Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars film because it feels the most grounded to me. I feel like, I don't know, they got like, I don't know. There's just a lot of things about that story that I really, really like.
I enjoy Rogue One. I'm not knocking you for that.
Yeah,
no.
I like New Hope. I like the original trilogy. I like a lot of the Star Wars movies. It's just one of those things to where I haven't had the urge in quite a while. I think after seeing Rise of the Skywalker, it kind of got me tired of it. I'm kind of like just
right
I'm
with
done
you.
with it for a while. Maybe when Mandalorian season 2 comes back, my hype will go up a little bit. But yeah, I'm kind of over it for right now.
I feel like that's
I
how a lot of
agree.
people feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted nothing to do with Star Wars for like a good 6 months after Rise of Skywalker.
So did you guys, when you saw that movie, did you like it the first time you saw it, or
No, I like immediately. I was like, this is just not a good movie.
do you like that movie, AJ?
I do, but I
You
know a
do?
lot of people don't. So I'll let you guys take over.
You're wrong.
definitely
I'm
not-
right. My opinion is the only one that matters.
Yep.
I
That's
don't
how a
think
lot
it's
of people feel.
I don't think it's the worst. I really don't. It's one of those though that I went into it the first time and I absolutely loved it. I was obsessed with it, and then I went back and I was like, "What? Okay." So like my opinion changed, but it gets too much hate.
I watched it, and I went back to all my friends, and everybody was like, "Dude, I loved it. That was like so good," because we were all like hyping it up, and I was like the only one that like really did not like it. So I was like, "What do I say? Like, do I just like pretend to like it, or do I just like let them have this? Like, what do I say right now? Like,
So do you
because-
guys have friends? What?
what?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, because like they all like hated The Last Jedi. They were like, dude, this movie's awful. They're like all the way at the bottom, and I'm like, dude, I actually like Last Jedi, and I think Rise of Skywalker is like way worse. So I have no idea what to say. So I was just like out of Star Wars for like a good 6 months. Like, it wanted nothing to do with it except for like where Mandalorian was over at that point. So yeah, I just wanted nothing to do with it.
Do you guys have friends that like get ticked off at you when you try to critique movies? They're like, dude, just watch the movie and have fun, but like your critic brain just goes into like all the like little details and stuff. I have so many people that have stopped watching movies with me because I like to analyze every bit of it.
Yes. I don't have anybody that does that, but I find myself doing that a lot more now that I've started, reviewing movies and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to sit down and enjoy a movie for what it is without like, okay, was the score okay? Was the acting good? Was this, and that? Like nitpicking every little thing. I want to. Like,
I can't do that. I can't
either. I got to look at every aspect of the movie. Otherwise, I can't
try-
give a fair analysis.
I think my brain, it has to do that, but I try to like be a lot more subtle with it, not like let it take over while I'm watching a film.
If I don't do that, I feel like I'm not giving my fair thoughts, like my honest thoughts. I don't feel like I'm doing that if I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore everything and I'm just gonna watch it and try to be entertained. Like, if I try to do that, I'm just not being honest with myself. And I don't have friends that like get mad at me, but there are a lot of movies that everybody is like, this movie is so good, this movie is awesome. I'm like, no, that's not true. I don't like those movies. But
and here's why.
And here's why. And I'm giving you a full video essay right here, right now.
Yeah, at least you can back up your thoughts. Like,
Right.
that's one thing. When
It's
people
true.
ask me, like, why do you feel this way? And I'm like, well, I feel this way because this, and this. Like, it's not just one of those things where I'm like, I don't know. I didn't like it.
But
Yeah.
nobody agrees with my Spider-Man opinions. Nobody is in
What's
in sync with
the
me.
Spider-Man 2?
No, well, yeah, Spider-Man 2's one. Everybody's like, no, MCU's better. And I'm like every single person in my class is like, Tom Holland's like the best thing ever. And I'm just like the only person. I like sit in a corner and I'm like, what do I say? Like, what do I tell them?
That's depressing.
I don't agree with your Rhino opinion, but I respect your opinion, but I don't think he's like an amazing villain.
I
He's
don't
not
think
amazing.
he feels that he's amazing.
He's
Are
not
you
amazing.
certain?
But he was used perfectly, but he's not an amazing villain. I do like his presence though. It's not like he's a bad villain.
I respect your opinion.
Yeah, but nobody agrees with me. I talk to all my friends and everybody like overhears our conversation, and then I say my hot takes and everybody's like, dude, what are you, crazy or something? I'm like, oh, I'm just telling you how I feel. Like, don't attack me. But
It's my opinion.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
the
agrees with me.
subjectiveness of film. That's why film is fun, because people can have different outlooks on stuff. I get so ticked off of those people that just think that they're the only ones that have the right opinion. Like, you can't have more than one opinion on something. But
right.
yep.
Most of my
let's
class is like MCU stands. Like, most of my class is like MCU stands, if I'm being honest.
Of course.
So that gets annoying. That gets annoying for me. And yeah.
Let's see. Basic Entertainment. What's up, man? I don't think
dude.
I've seen you on my channel before. So what's up?
Good
Thanks for
friend of
joining
mine.
the stream.
Thanks
Oh,
for
really?
checking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks for
cool.
checking out
He
Darren.
says, how are you boys doing today? I'm doing good. How about
Doing
y'all?
great.
Super cool, but ran into some difficulties making the video. So not too happy about that. But other than that, good day so far.
I edited the video for my the first video of season 5 on my channel today, so I feel good about that.
Premiere.
Exciting.
Premiere.
I
The
can't
season
wait.
premiere. Yeah,
Cannot wait.
yeah.
Let's see. Dimension Scott says, I watched Rogue One last night. What do you still think about it? Well, obviously, you guys know it's my favorite Star Wars movie. What are your opinions on Rogue One?
I think it's in my top 5. I think it's in my top 5. I think so. Really like it, and I especially like the ending.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because the movie ended. No, I'm kidding.
Dang.
I think it's got the best ending in any Star Wars movie.
No, I actually do like the ending. Like the entire third act is like awesome. And spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it, I really like the fact that everybody dies because I was not expecting that.
Dang, what if somebody hasn't seen it, sir?
I just said spoiler alert, so now it's on you. I just said
I'm gonna give a 0.5 second spoiler alert to really give people enough time to prepare for the spoilers.
0.0 second.
All right.
What are your thoughts on Rogue One, AJ?
No, I like Rogue One a lot. When I watched it in the theater for the first time, I did not like it. I thought it was extremely boring, slow paced, and the Darth Vader scene just was what made it. But upon second, third rewatch, I love that film. I really enjoy it. It's not the Star Wars film that I go to rewatch that often. Most often, but it is one that I can really appreciate and I really enjoy. So
yeah, I think people kind of hated on it a lot at the beginning because it's different. We've never seen a Star Wars movie like that.
It was different, and it was like kind of a slower burn.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it just wasn't like it didn't have it just wasn't as fast paced.
It's more of a character journey than an action film. That's what I would say.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. I totally get that though. Basic Entertainment says, what are some of the rarest steelbooks like that we have
that we own? I'm
not the right person to answer to like ever, but like I could give you. I haven't seen this anywhere. I think I saw this like the one time I saw it, I bought it. It's the Spider-Man Homecoming steelbook. I haven't seen this anywhere.
That's really cool.
Best Buy.
Best Buy. So it's like one thing.
Oh, did they release that when they did the collection on steelbook, like all of them together?
No.
I don't know.
I think it came out like towards the end of the year last year.
Oh, okay.
I think the rarest steelbook that I own is probably the Alita Battle Angel steelbook.
Oh, I've seen that one before. It's really good looking.
It is, and the one that I want that is like a lot of money because people are reselling it on eBay is Thor Ragnarok. It is the case is so dope. It's like red really chalk, cool. Like coming up, and he has the sword or whatever. It's so cool.
That one's hard to find today. I feel
it's so hard to find, and I see it on eBay.
Makes it rare.
Yeah, I see it on eBay, but it's like hecka expensive. So
I also really
I don't think I have any rare ones.
King Kong.
That was a good one.
That's cool.
I also really like this one.
They made a whole set of those, I think. So like, there's a Incredible Hulk one too that looks a lot like that. I think
there's an Incredible Hulk one. There's a Big Lebowski one.
Yeah.
So, I love steelbooks so much.
I do too. I don't have enough.
I have so many.
Steelbooks are dope.
Let's see. Stranger Boy says, "Have you seen the Goldbergs? Have you guys seen the Goldbergs?"
Yes,
no.
I watched the first 3 seasons of the Goldbergs and I loved it. But I felt like the Goldbergs started to get like really repetitive.
Yeah.
It was like something happened where everything is cool during the beginning of the show, and then like kind of towards the middle there's a conflict, and then at the end they make up, and that was like very formulaic for every single episode. Like someone would get angry towards the middle and then they would make up at the end. It was every episode, and it was like, okay.
That's what I've noticed with Boy Meets World, going back to rewatch that.
Yeah,
a lot of those type of shows do that same thing.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a very funny show. It's like hilarious.
Yeah.
And but the mom, she struggles with letting her kids grow up and like be their own person.
Yeah.
And that is a theme throughout a lot of the episodes. So I'm like, okay, come on, let's let them grow up,
Yeah, I've seen, I think like the first 2 seasons. The biggest issue I have with shows like that is like a lot of the times the father is such a pushover and he does absolutely nothing. And I hate that because I feel like there should be a dynamic between both parents. And I feel in so many shows like that, it's always the mom that's like the head of the household, and then the
Yeah.
father just kind of sits back and does nothing at all. And
Yeah.
it's funny sometimes, but there's other times where it's like, come on, step up. And
Yeah.
they don't do anything.
Very formulaic.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
something that's carried across many, many shows like that.
It is. I think Murray, as a father, like there are some episodes where he kind of steps up and realizes that he has to, take control of this situation. Like he can't just let Bevy take care of, everything, every aspect of the family. So there are some episodes like that, but in general, yeah, it's like that where he sits in his chair in his underwear and like, listen to your mother, that kind of thing.
Right,
So.
yeah. But it's definitely got some good things about it for sure. Let's see. Are you guys on Discord, FaceTime, Zoom, or something else? Are you talking about right now? We are on StreamYard.
StreamYard.
If you see the top right corner, it says powered by StreamYard. It's
There.
a free live streaming software. It looks funny when you do it because you're at the very bottom.
Right here.
Yeah.
That looks better, AJ. Yeah, so we're on StreamYard. It's a free streaming software. If you ever want to use it, just look up StreamYard on Google. First link will be the thing you use. It's like super easy to use, but it's really cool too. Let's see. Colin Williams is in here. I don't know if he's still in here because we're kind of behind in the chat.
I know. I feel like we're
behind. It's pretty behind.
Yeah, he says, "What's up, guys? Editing a video. What I miss? A whole lot of rambles, whole lot of rants, disagreements, unpopular opinions. Yeah,
One talk.
the same old, same old.
Yep.
Same old.
Let's see. I don't get this question. Is Rasputin Russia's greatest love machine?
I have no idea what that means.
I don't know what that means either. I feel like it might be a quote though.
Yes, it is. I'm just gonna say yes. Dimension Scott says, I like Rise of Skywalker. Okay, so a lot of people are just saying that they were talking about. Okay, this one says, I like the sequel trilogy better than Phantom Menace and the Attack of the Clones. I would agree.
Oh yeah. Those are
okay.
Those are the two best Star Wars movies, though.
Okay.
Not at all.
I respect your wrong opinion.
Not at all.
Luke reviews best Transformers movie.
The last one. The Last Night. Masterpiece.
You're joking.
Okay, that's
Tell
funny.
me I'm wrong.
He's joking, but
I'm joking. It's the first one.
But the first one, obviously.
Yeah, the first one is pretty decent.
Jaren, you're not saying anything. Do you have a different opinion?
I say Bumblebee.
Oh, Bumblebee is good.
Well,
Bumblebee is good.
Out of the main ones, though.
Out of the main ones, yeah, the first one. But to me, Bumblebee's a part of the franchise. So
I still feel like the first one is better, but I did like Bumblebee, which is I think that's not. I don't think that's a popular opinion. I think most people didn't care for Bumblebee.
Are you sure? I feel like people said that it was the best.
The people that I talked to,
people say it's good.
You like Bumblebee, certain?
Oh yeah, Bumblebee.
I've talked to multiple people that said Bumblebee was cheeks. So
really,
yep.
Oh well.
So I don't know.
Again, subjectivity comes into play. Let's see. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. This kid is 12, but he is very cultured.
That went right over Certain's head.
Certain, yeah, that's hilarious, right? You know exactly what that's from, right?
No,
I know exactly where that's from, when it was said, and yeah.
Exactly. Yep. Film Geeks, what's up, Trevor? How's it going? He says, what's up, boys? What's up, man?
If you guys haven't seen Trevor's last, well, no, it's actually on his girlfriend's TikTok. If you haven't seen their last TikTok, you got to see it. I'm probably gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to you.
His girlfriend has a TikTok? Yes,
I'm gonna send you the link to that video. It is hilarious.
He also posted today ranking every movie you've seen in 2020, tier ranking. That was a really good video. So good job. Keep up.
I haven't seen it yet. I gotta watch that.
There was a couple unpopular opinions on there. Like, I'll just say it. He put Palm Springs as bad. Like that was at the bottom of his tier
I don't think
list.
he liked it. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, he didn't like it. That's like my third favorite movie. I'm pretty sure that's where I put it. That's kind of
crazy. List. That's kind of crazy because he loves romance comedies. Like he loves rom-coms.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was like heavily inspired by rom-coms.
I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said, yeah, he said it was overhyped. It was just not for him, which
Dang.
kind of, I don't know, ruffled my feathers a little bit, I would say, because I love the movie. But again, to each their own. Let's see.
Charlize Theron.
Okay, Flick says that was funny. Good job. That was good. That was good. Flick says favorite Coen Brothers film. I gotta think of this. I gotta look up their movies because I don't want to make a wrong statement.
Yeah, me too.
Coen Brothers. Ooh.
Coen Bros films.
Oh, AJ sent me the TikTok.
Yeah, I saw it. Okay, so there's Hail Caesar, The Big Lebowski. Which is like,
No Country for Old Men. I have not seen that movie.
Same.
That's a good movie.
There's Fargo.
Haven't seen. Oh yeah, Fargo. Yeah. I thought you were
Brother,
saying
Where Art
Fargo.
Thou?
I haven't seen The Big Lebowski either.
I recently watched The Big Lebowski for the first time, and I liked it a lot.
It's not
Inside Llewyn Davis.
I'm trying to think here.
Yeah, I would say my favorite Coen Brothers film.
I don't think I've seen any of these.
The only one I've seen is True Grit.
Yeah, I saw True Grit as well. I didn't like it as much as some of the others. The Big Lebowski or No Country for Old Men.
I feel like that's what most people would choose because I've heard that's like their two best films. But
yeah,
sadly, I haven't seen either of them, so I really got to.
Yeah, Big Lebowski is more of like kind of a comedy, like a dark comedy.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
And No Country for Old Men is like just dark.
I know a lot of people
I
say
got kind of freaked out by that movie, actually.
Really? That's what I've heard a lot of people say.
I did.
Javier Bardem or whatever said that his performance was like frightening.
It was frightening, bro. It was. It really was.
It's like a Western, right?
Huh?
It's like a Western, right?
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, kind of, sort of. It's not like cowboys and, but like the sheriffs probably wear like a cowboy hat or whatever, but.
I really want to see what the hype is about regarding that performance because I haven't seen it.
Yes, you got to see it. It's like, it's freaky.
All right.
Like all the favorite performance lists, everybody always puts Javier Bardem on there. Like most people, I always see them put him on there.
Javier Bardem was great in Mother as well. But, yeah, No Country for Old Men. I got like goose pimples. Like
wait, what'd you say?
Goosebumps. Whatever you call them.
Goose pimples.
I call them chills.
Chills, goosebumps, goose pimples.
Goose pimples. I got goose pimples. That's amazing. I'm gonna say that from now on. Oh my gosh, that movie gave me goose pimples. I need to pop these goose pimples.
Is that the Shibuya for AJ?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, like Shamoon has Shibuya. You've got goose pimples.
Yep.
Let's see. Film Geek says, Jaren, my bad, dude, but Palm Springs is buns. I respect your wrong opinion.
Get out of here, Trev.
It was so good.
Palm Springs was good, bro.
It was really good. Like it could have been like formulaic and just like every other comedy, but it wasn't. It switched things up.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. Even though I hear that it's a lot like Groundhog Day. I didn't see Groundhog Day, but I hear that's a lot like Groundhog Day. But I feel like it's different enough.
Okay, well, it is a lot like Groundhog Day. It's also like Edge of Tomorrow. That's what the two comparisons I say. But to me, it's better than Groundhog Day. It takes like good aspects from Groundhog Day, but also those bad things. It really just makes better. And like to me, Groundhog Day, the whole time they're just moping around because they're trying to get out of the time loop, But in this one, like they're actually trying to make the best of it, And when they are trying to get out of it, they try to get out of it in some pretty like crazy ways, like running straight into the semi truck, which that's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer, but I think there's so many things that it did better than Groundhog Day. I don't know how you can't like it.
Plus, it was hilarious.
It was so funny. It had very unique humor.
Like, come on now.
When does he not give a good supporting performance? He's always good.
Exactly. I'm trying to see him lead.
You're not saying much. Do you not like the movie?
He didn't like the movie.
I haven't seen
you haven't seen it. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, you definitely need to check it out.
That
though.
makes sense.
I don't want to spoil anything else, so we'll move on. Film Geek says, or Trevor says, after you watch the TikTok, just know I am ashamed of myself. I'm really curious. I just want to watch it on the stream. I'm really
Just watch it
curious.
on the stream. It's like
Okay,
really,
I'm gonna watch it
really
on the
short.
stream right now.
Same here.
Okay, let's see. Trevor, I'm about to embarrass you publicly.
All right, let me just pull that up.
It has a curse word in it, but I don't know.
Can you see it? I don't know if you. That's kind of.
Okay,
Let's
I'm gonna have
see
to take my one headphone off.
Oh my gosh. Dude, not gonna lie, you look great in a dress.
And he could twerk. Who would have known Trevor could twerk, man?
What did I watch? That's literally the best one I've seen of that challenge. I've never seen one that good.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
I
Dude,
could
you
not
shouldn't
even
be ashamed. You should promote that, bro. You look good in a dress, my guy.
That needs to be the face of your channel. That's how you're gonna get your.
You need to have an alter ego. Come up with a girly name for yourself and all this stuff. Yeah, just run with it, bro. Be proud.
Yeah.
What's up? Flix Talks is in here. What's up? He said, "What's going on, guys? I wanted to show
Let's
love."
talk.
Yeah, he said, "Question: how are you avoiding spoilers when Tenet releases overseas next month?"
Mm.
Hmm.
I heard that it's dropping in select cities too. So hopefully,
August
get-
26th.
yes. So
Oh
hopefully,
well, here it's September 4th.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yikes! I don't know. Man.
I might do what I did for Endgame and Rise of Skywalker. I turned off Instagram, Twitter, and did not check any comments. So I might have to go ghost mode again.
I
See,
feel
for
like
me-
Twitter. Oh, what are you saying?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I feel like Twitter is where people spoil stuff the most.
Yeah. But I've
Yeah,
seen
but I also feel like I don't follow anybody that would spoil it. I don't know if it could still come up on my feed, but I feel like
I probably could.
Are you
yeah,
sure?
I think like you follow like movie critics and stuff. They probably would post it, repost, retweet. I guess.
that worries me then. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try my best to avoid it. If something gets spoiled, I don't know. It's gonna take away from the experience, but I'm still gonna go watch it. It's really hard to avoid spoilers.
It is. It really is. I'm probably gonna delete my apps.
I got one thing spoiled for Endgame, but that was it. And I was like, all right, I'm good. I was like,
I got two things spoiled. I got the most crucial part spoiled.
That's crazy.
I think you can probably guess what I'm talking about.
Okay, spoiler alert. That is longer than 0.5 seconds for Endgame.
Spoiler. Okay. All right, just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody spoiled that Tony Stark died, man.
That was mine.
But
Okay.
also Black Widow, which Black Widow I was like, oh, that sucks. But okay.
Oh, that was the one I was not expecting. I thought it was gonna be Hawkeye, so I'm glad I didn't get that spoiled. But
That's terrible.
that sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that for you guys.
It didn't ruin the experience for me, actually, because I didn't know when it was going to happen. I still had a good time.
And I didn't know how it was gonna happen. So that's the important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely
didn't get,
upset.
At least the moment itself did not get spoiled. Like I am Iron Man. I did not want that to be revealed to me beforehand.
Let's see. What are 2 movies that scare you to death? For me, it's Lights Out and the 2016 Ouija.
I know one for you, Jaren.
Okay, what is that?
Kind.
No. Did you see my Letterboxd review?
I saw your Letterboxd review, bro.
Christian from Talkin' TV, he recommended that movie.
He hyped it up. I was watching that.
Gosh, I watched after, or he messaged me the next day and he's like, "So, what'd you think?" I was like, "That's hot garbage, man. That was awful. That was terrible."
I have not seen that movie.
I didn't want to watch the movie alone.
Is that the one with Mia Jovovich?
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that movie. The one with the owl?
Yeah.
That movie freaked me out, bro.
Okay, so the owl thing was interesting, but everything else, no. What? No.
That thing freaked me out. I honestly did get scared by that movie.
I didn't want to watch it alone. I was so scared, and then finding out like it was gonna be like it was mixed in like real events. Like the whole movie was like a retelling of real stuff.
Yeah.
But so I didn't want to watch it alone. I got a friend to watch it with me.
It was like
and
found
then,
footage.
Yeah, and then but it was kind of like acted out, so it was like a mix of the two.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "What is this? Are
Really?
you serious?" We started just like making it, kind of laughing at stuff. But I texted him. I was like, I didn't want to just like turn it off or anything. I watched it all the way through. I wanted to give it a fair chance. Hot garbage.
Dang. I wouldn't agree with that. I would say I don't feel like it was well constructed or well executed, but I got freaked out.
See, that's the thing. There was enough subject material there. They could have made it work. Yeah, but I thought it was executed so poorly.
Yeah, it was executed poorly.
We didn't even get to the question though. Like we didn't even get our answers.
Oh, sorry.
2 movies that scare you to death. We kind of went off on a tangent there.
Yeah.
I will say, Lights Out is horrifying. I saw
Lights
that.
Lights Out.
It's pretty scary.
I did get scared by Lights
It
Out.
was a great movie. I think, if I'm remembering it correctly, maybe I'm thinking of another movie. I hope I'm not, but I think I'm thinking of Lights Out. I don't think it's a happy ending, and that part like freaked me out. Like the ending freaked me out.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they got rid of the entity. I think it was a happy ending, but then they didn't get rid of the entity. You find out.
When do they ever fully get rid of the entity? I feel like there's always a possibility.
The movie.
Yeah, I mean, there always is, but some movies like they don't show that it comes back or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of another one because the one I'm thinking about, the entity kills everybody. So I think that's another one. But,
I don't think
that's not Lights Out.
Lights Out doesn't. I don't think it killed anyone except like one person in the beginning.
Lights Out is good though. Like that is a pretty creepy
it is good.
movie.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot.
What about you, AJ? You got any picks?
I'm trying to think. I got really freaked out by the 2020 Grudge. It was really boring, but it had some horrifying things that happened, sequences of events. I wouldn't call that the scariest though. Come back to me. Go to certain.
Okay.
I already went.
You gave one and then you forgot what the movie is. So just give another one.
Freaked me out. All right. Okay, I'm gonna look up recent horror movies. That might be a good thing to do. That'll give.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and give my pick.
Yes.
Okay, I can't think of 2. I guess I can think of 2. So one I'd say is The Conjuring. Like to me, that was very, very well done. It actually kind of creeped me out because it's stuff that can happen. I mean, witchcraft and all that crap, that's real. So to me, the way they executed that was pretty freaky. But also The Babadook. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie.
Yes, I've seen both.
It was oh my gosh.
You
very,
got
very
scared by
disturbing for me.
Babadook?
I don't know if I was scared, but it was like very disturbing. It's one of those to where I was really like looking at every shadow in my house afterwards, trying to see if there was something there. And I felt like there was something like following me, even though obviously there wasn't. I was praying all the demons out of my house that night.
Babadook was very laughable to me. I didn't think it was scary, but I do see like where you could say that, like where he's like crawling on the ceiling. And I think it's one part or one fact of the matter is that it was barely shown. It's like the mystery of it.
See, that's to me another thing is that like it didn't only play into the creature. Like to me, the creature wasn't the scariest part. Really, it was the mother's performance.
Yes,
and the whole mental health aspect of the whole film. That kind of stuff that's got that sort of realism to it, to where they kind of tie in an entity to the film. But at the end of the day, it's like this mother is in a really bad mental state. And you could tell she was not in her right mind. That's the kind of stuff that really freaked me out.
I think like one time they were showing like the news or something, and then they zoomed into the window, and the mother is like looking like that or something. That would freak me out a little bit, but it wasn't like, I think the majority of the film was laughable. Like when the kids screaming and stuff, I was just like, "What is this? What are we watching, bro?"
I can see that. You got picked certain?
It didn't scare me, but I was very intrigued by it. It's Get Out. Get Out was thought provoking is what it was.
That was good.
Get Out. Oh, I have my pick.
Okay.
A movie that I didn't sleep for like I didn't sleep for maybe like 2 or 3 days. Struggled to eat. It was that terrifying to me. The Evil Dead, the newest one.
Really?
The newest Evil Dead.
I
Yes.
think the newest one's actually better than the original.
It freaked me out completely. Like I don't even like thinking about it sometimes. I said I
Have
will
you guys
never
seen-
watch that movie again.
There's another one. The Taking of Deborah Logan. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. It was on my watch list, but I don't know. I'm very apprehensive.
That one's freaky. That's another one
Yeah.
where it's like mental health takes the forefront, but like mix in kind of like demonic stuff.
Yeah, I feel like
Nobody-
it's found footage.
It
I feel
is
like that's-
sort of. Well, okay. Well, the whole premise is like this girl in college is trying to shoot this documentary, and she goes
Yeah.
out and she like interviews the lady and kind of films her in her natural habitat, her house.
Yeah.
There's just I don't think enough people talk about it.
Yeah.
It freaked me out for sure. I
The
don't know what
trailer
it is
freaked me
about.
out.
I don't know what it is about old ladies in horror movies.
Yeah,
That always
about
works
old
for
ladies,
me. Like
yeah.
it scares the crap out of me. But yeah, those are some of our picks. Let's see. What movie from last year were you worried that was gonna suck but turned out to be decent? Mine was X-Men Dark Phoenix.
I think I'm with you on that one. X-Men Dark Phoenix was not horrible. Not a poor film. It was it was okay.
That's good. I didn't enjoy it, but it's not like Wolverine Origins or like X-Men Last Stand. It's not that bad. What about you, AJ?
Dark Phoenix. Yeah, I like Dark Phoenix more than a lot of X-Men films that I've seen. Yeah, Dark Phoenix is like I think one of my favorites of the X-Men franchise.
I think the X-Men franchise is kind of overhyped, to be honest. I like Logan, but the rest of them I can kind of take them or leave them.
That's fair.
I would have to disagree. I really enjoy the X-Men films. Like I think it's kind of I don't know. I enjoy X-Men films.
I think it's a little overhyped when you get to like the top tier and X-Men movies because they're good. Like they're good movies. But I wouldn't consider like Days of Future Past better than like Endgame. I know some people would. I wouldn't. I wouldn't consider Logan better than Endgame. I know a lot of people would. But they're good movies. I just think like the top maybe like 3. I haven't seen First Class. I really want to watch it. I have it on Blu-ray.
How have you not seen First Class?
I
Have you seen Apocalypse?
Oh yeah, I hate Apocalypse.
You watch Apocalypse over First Class?
Seriously, really?
Apocalypse. I don't know why I saw that film. I was just
First Class is actually really good. Watch that
First
movie.
Class
It's
is good.
actually good. Yeah.
So, right here.
I didn't mind Apocalypse.
See, I didn't like it.
I didn't love it. But I
Apocalypse.
I didn't mind it.
I feel so bad for Oscar Isaac in that movie. I feel
That's
so
true.
bad for him.
For me, I'm trying to think here.
I think
Thought it was gonna suck.
Togo was the trailer was like okay. Like I was like, okay, this might be a good movie. I know some people were like, I don't know about this trailer, and I know some people still didn't like the movie. I loved Togo. Togo was like top 5 of the year for me. Like I absolutely loved it.
I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on it. Like a lot of people say they really didn't like it, and a lot of people I know say they really enjoyed it. But I haven't seen it yet, but I got to give it a chance because I mean I love Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, he is. Oh my god, he's so good. But it's like it was really surprising. That was the surprise movie of the year for me. I had no idea how good it was going to be. If you like dog movies, that is the dog movie for you right there.
I do like dog movies.
A film that I didn't think I would like in 2019. It's kind of tough. I know in 2020 I didn't think I was going to really like Sonic, but I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Same here.
Maybe Hustlers.
I didn't see Hustlers.
I enjoyed Hustlers.
I heard genuinely okay things about Hustlers, but
Yeah, I
I never
haven't
seen
seen
it.
that movie.
Yeah, it's based on a true story. Alita probably exceeded my expectations the most out of any movie, but I didn't think I was gonna hate it.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen Alita either.
same.
Yeah, it's a good film. It's probably my favorite of 2019, but I mean,
If I were to switch it, so like movie you thought was going to be great, but that actually sucked, would be The Lion King. I thought that movie was going to be so good, but
yeah, Oh,
It's
it might be international for me.
for like
International. Oh, Men in Black.
Yes.
you thought it was gonna be good, but it sucked.
I didn't. I
Yes.
didn't ever think that movie was gonna be good, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I thought it was going to be better than it was.
I liked it. I was
It
like,
crashed and burned. Really, you liked
Get
it?
out of here. Are you serious?
I thought it was like average. Like I had a good time with like the second half, but the first half was like really not good in my opinion.
I couldn't get into it. It was a mess.
It was a mess. Like, and it wasn't even like a mess, like saying, like talking about it badly. It's just like
They were
it's
lazy.
poorly constructed. Yeah, very
Yeah.
poorly constructed plot, dialogue.
It was a waste of the
characters.
cast, really.
It was. The cast
I
was
heard that
so
there was
good.
I heard there was some drama on the set, like behind the scenes,
That
which
might have contributed.
Makes sense because I feel like Chris Hemsworth and what's her name,
Tessa
Tessa
Thompson.
Thompson, they're great actors, but I feel
Yeah,
like
and
they
they're
weren't
good
even
together
giving it their
too.
all.
They're good
Yeah.
together too. Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, I
Like-
felt like they weren't even giving it their all. Like there was just something about it that just did not feel right.
Yeah.
For me though, like the movie that I thought was gonna be bad, honestly, Doctor Sleep. I didn't think you could follow up anything to The Shining, make it come close. I thought it was gonna be really underwhelming and bad. I really enjoyed Doctor Sleep. I don't know y'all's opinions on the film or if you've seen it. But Shining being my favorite horror movie, I thought it was a great follow-up. It's one that I've gone back and rewatched a couple times. Ewan McGregor's performance, great as Danny. All the way around, I thought it was really good, but I did not think it would be.
Yeah. Doctor Sleep. I enjoy Doctor Sleep more than The Shining.
Really?
Yes, I did. The Shining is very overrated in my opinion. I know it's a beautifully shot film. It let me down in a few ways. I think I hyped it up a lot in my head before I watched it, but
Yeah.
Doctor Sleep, it was different than what I thought it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be exactly the way things played out.
Yeah.
Certain, have you seen it?
I have not seen
Okay.
Doctor Sleep.
Have you seen Shining?
I have, and I really like it.
Okay.
I would definitely recommend Doctor Sleep, though. I will say, even though I like The Shining more, Doctor Sleep's got some kind of like rewatchability factor to it that The Shining doesn't necessarily have. Like
I feel like it has like a little bit of a superhero type feel to it.
it
Superpowers.
does with their shining power, how they can kind of like talk
Yeah.
to people and see stuff, and
Yeah, how they shine. That's really cool.
The only thing that threw me off is like the beginning. You could obviously tell that wasn't the original Danny or the original wife.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
It was so weird, but like
Yeah,
after
they
you got
probably
past
could have.
it, okay.
They could have gotten a mom that looked a lot more like her, but
I think the
It's-
mom that they cast was the one who played the mom of. Have you guys seen the Insidious movies?
yes.
So I think the one that they got to cast the mom or to play the mom was the mom of the husband in the Insidious movie. So I don't know if you remember, but in Insidious 2, they start off with
remember.
the husband as a kid, and he's hearing
Oh,
stuff. The mom,
okay.
same woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a good actress, but she didn't look anything like the original person.
Yeah, and I was like, and when they were showing that at the beginning of the movie, I was like, is this the same people that I'm thinking that it is? Like,
Yeah.
you know. But he had the same clothes on. She had the same type of clothes on, and I was like, okay.
I thought Danny wasn't as bad as the mom, honestly, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Danny wasn't as bad as the mom.
It was weird for sure. Let's see. Moving on. Art Wishwood says, "OMG, hi guys, hi. What's up, man? Good to
up?
see you.
What's
You're
up?
coming in a little late, but thanks for joining. And actually, we're probably gonna have to end it here soon, so I'm gonna take the rest of these questions, and we're probably gonna call it a stream. Thank you guys for joining, really, and if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button. Let's see.
Film Fanatic said something I very much disagree with, but
Where's Film
Uh-oh.
Fanatic? Oh, I see him.
it was up there a little bit.
Let's see.
539 or 540.
5:30. Oh, that's a while back. Okay.
540 is the one that I do not agree with, but to each their own. I respect your opinion, Cody.
Okay, my AirPods died. Is it distracting for y'all?
No.
Not at all. Nothing has changed.
I don't wanna cause any interference or anything.
Nothing has changed at all.
Dude, I can't find the question. What did he say?
Okay, so he said, I saw Spider-Verse, so I'm guessing he hadn't seen it before, but he said, I saw Spider-Verse, and it's now the best Spider-Man movie by far.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
And it's now the best Spider-Man movie. Well, it's my favorite Spider-Man movie, so
It is the best Spider-Man movie
I agree.
out there.
Dude, we get it.
It just
has
is.
issues. It has its issues. It's
Okay. Let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah, what are its issues? Tell me, certain.
Yeah.
I actually did not actually I thought that movie was like good but not great the first time I saw it. I did not I could say I loved it, but I wasn't head over heels for it when I first saw it.
Wasn't it number 5 on your ranking?
No, he's number 3, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, in the recent one, yeah, it was number 3. So.
I knew it was higher up there.
Oh yeah. I would have been so upset if it was 5.
I joked and said it was at number 6, and I made like a banner for it.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't serious, but it's at number 3. I think it's a really good movie. It's really good. I just don't consider it the best or the second best. And it's just, you know.
All right.
Your opinion.
The first one is just like I would say it's perfect, and then the second one is like beyond perfect. Like there's no competition there for me. But it's good. It's good. It's
okay.
Issues, but it's good. It's
okay.
Not at least you're not like hating on it. At least you can still say that it's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's like I don't think I've seen anybody that hates that movie or anything.
I don't think anybody can say that they.
If they do say they hate it, they're just begging for attention.
That's so true. So true. It is a great movie.
I just feel like that's like, and I don't mean any offense by saying that. I just feel like it's kind of the easy answer to give Spider-Verse as your number 1. Again, no offense by saying that. I don't know how to explain that properly. I just feel like it's kind of like the go-to for most people. I feel like that's the go-to for most people.
I can't agree with that, certain. I have to say that it was very difficult for that film to top Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 1 for me. It was like that was my favorite hero film for a very long time.
Yeah, I didn't want to put it above Spider-Man 2. Like it took a lot in me.
I didn't. It did. It took it wasn't easy at all.
And I didn't just do it because other people said it. I did it because I genuinely enjoyed it more, and I was afraid that people were gonna diss me if I didn't put it below like Spider-Man 2. But I just got to the point where it's like, you know what? I don't care. I really enjoy the movie.
I actually left the theater with a smile on my face, walking out of the theater, and my heart was racing. So if it has that kind of effect on me, I know that it's got to be better than the other films, in my opinion.
It was actually harder for me, like even though like my thoughts on Spider-Man 2, but it was kind of I was debating whether or not I should put Spider-Verse above Spider-Man 2 because I feel like I would get backlash for that, not putting the most recent movie at the top of the list. I was contemplating that.
It was the opposite dilemma.
It was the opposite dilemma, but I did run into recency bias issues with Far From Home, so that kind of threw me.
So did I.
That threw me off quite a bit. So I was like, I can't remember my ranking from 2019 was Far From Home, then I think Spider-Verse, and then the first Spider-Man movie. So
oh, okay.
Far From Home really threw me off, but then I gave it a couple rewatches. In fact, my second rewatch, I liked that movie even more than the first time. But the third watch brought it down. I think I've seen it a total of 5 times. So then the fourth one really brought it down. And then the fifth one, I was like, okay, this movie is not good. It's the worst Spider-Man movie. I know AJ disagrees with that. There's so many inconsistencies with that film. It is unbelievable, in my opinion. That I'm not talking about you, AJ. I'm talking about like there are people out there who like defend that movie to no extent. Like they're like, no, this is the definitive Spider-Man movie. And
Far From Home, right?
Yeah, Far From Home. And I do not understand when all these issues exist, how you can not like acknowledge them. Like I find plot hole after plot hole in that film. There's that one scene which is like number one, it's really uncomfortable. The whole Peter taking his pants off and all that. That's really hard to watch for me. Like, if we're talking about like disturbing films earlier, I should have said that. Like, that scene is hard to watch, but it makes no sense to me because the bus pulls up and you see Brad walking in the complete opposite direction towards what is presumably the bathroom. And then he just like comes to this other side of the place and is like, oh crap, I thought this was the bathroom. I'm like, where were you going like 5 minutes ago?
I didn't even notice that, to be honest.
I didn't notice that either.
They just showed you going that way, and Dimitri's like, no, you go there. Like, Dimitri like did not say anything. Like, did he not see you walking here? Like, what are you doing over here if this entire line of kids is supposed to be going through the bathroom? I see a plot hole after plot hole in that film. Mysterio's tech it's cool to look at, but it's like really hard to get a grasp on. Like, how can he make Peter perceive that he has a different suit when he's now wearing that gray costume that changes the appearance? Like, how can he change the noir suit to like the homecoming suit when he's now wearing the suit that is able to like change? And I'm going on a rant, but it's tough to watch that movie.
You're not going to rant talking about Spider-Man though. I'm completely used to this.
Yes, me too.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It's just like too.
I would be surprised if you didn't go on a rant.
That's true. I admit that. It's my least favorite. It's really not. It's not easy for me to watch that film and ignore everything. It's a tough film. It's a tough film for me specifically. But
I haven't thought about it as much as you, but yeah, besides Amazing Spider-Man, it's my number 7. It's so much low for me. But thank you for joining our TED Talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will give TED Talks in the future on Spider-Man movies.
You should do it. Do it. I guarantee people will watch. Let's see. Dimension Scott says, for me this year, Bad Boys for Life was so good. Huge surprise. I can't talk because I never watched 1 and 2 back then. Okay, so he watched Bad Boys for Life without watching 1 and 2.
I really liked Bad Boys for Life. I thought
I did too.
Bad Boys for Life was great.
It's definitely the best of the trilogy. Do you disagree, AJ?
Well, nah, that's a topic for another day. But I don't know if I would say it was the best out of the 3. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
What's your favorite? The second one?
I don't know. I really have to go back and think about it.
Let's see. Luke Review says Dr. Sleep is greater than The Shining, so I guess he agrees with AJ. Let's see. Art Wishwood said, did you read the Shining novel? I don't read.
I didn't. I did not read the Shining novel. I haven't read any Stephen King books, actually. I have it sitting on my shelf, but that's like 1,000 pages or something like that.
So thick. It's so big.
Like, it's a huge book. But I do plan on reading it. I think I'm going to try to read it in October.
Have you read the Shining novel? Certain?
I have not.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is just a lot of people having conversations now.
Another Spider-Man opinion I do not agree with.
Wait, okay. Show me where.
It's Luke Reviews 552.
Oh, Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie by far. Okay.
He tried to get off that so fast.
We already had our
We did.
Here's a fact about Dark Phoenix is the movie was supposed to get a sequel, Outer Space, and other stuff, but Disney said no.
Yeah, I could see that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, somebody else asked. I can't answer this. You can answer it, but I already said I would never answer this question again.
I like Shawshank Redemption.
That is consistency. That is consistency. I like that.
It is.
My favorite movie is my favorite movie. I'm gonna just start changing it every time somebody asks. That's a good idea.
And just rotate my favorite films.
I'm gonna start being sarcastic all the time and give bad movies as my favorites. So
Emoji Movie.
Fanatic. I don't like despise the Emoji Movie, but I do not like it. Movie that I do not. Okay, Artemis Fowl is my favorite movie of all time. There you go.
That's a good one. Okay, so I'm gonna give my answer. If you want my legit answer, you can go back into the stream later on. But my favorite movie of all time has got to be Never Say Never, the Justin Bieber concert documentary. Love the movie. Wait, did you say yours, AJ?
Get picked.
You got to follow the
no.
trend.
I don't know, man. I actually liked the Justin Bieber Never Say Never concert.
Well, I did too, not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
It's just definitely not my favorite. I mean, it is my favorite. It is my favorite.
Men in Black International.
It's great.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That movie was hot garbage.
Okay, so that looks like it's going to be the end of the questions as of right now. We'll see if anybody throws in maybe one more good question. If so, I'll answer it. But for now, I think we're going to call it a stream. So before we head out, I'm going to say for both of you guys to plug where people can find you, what's coming on your channel. So, AJ.
You can find me on YouTube. I am starting a new season 5 of AJ Reacts 2 starts next Wednesday, so almost a week from now. I have I don't really want to get into the specific videos that I'm dropping because I'm going to keep that a little bit of a secret, but I am dropping some content. Maybe like I can say that I'll probably drop 4 videos next week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So be ready for that. And I can definitely say that a Hamilton video is coming. So
Yes.
Looking forward to that. I know that's kind of an anticipated video of mine. So
hopefully it's not a hot take.
Well, you'll see.
Hopefully.
That scares me a little bit because I know at first you said that you were not too big into it, but then you watched it, so we're all the way through. Curious to hear your thoughts. And Certain, what about you?
You can find me on YouTube at CertainVids. You can find me on Instagram at CertainVids. You can find me on Twitter at CertainVids. You can find me on Letterboxd at CertainVids. I think that's it. You can find me. I just dropped my merch store not too long ago.
Hey.
So, yeah, you can check out that stuff. Cool designs. Not all just my brand. I made like other stuff that's related to film as well. Future content. I've got a Age of Ultron review coming tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, so tomorrow. Got a Blu-ray haul for the month of July coming on Saturday. Got a very special Spider-Man 2 related video that I've been working on. That is going to be next week. I want to say Monday. It could be later, depending on when I have time to film and edit that. And I think I should, if everything goes according to plan, I should have 3 videos throughout the course of next week. So 1 Spider-Man 2 video, and then there's Ant-Man review and what's next? Suicide Squad review. So that should be next week. And so that seems to be it. That seems to be my schedule. Yeah, thanks for thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure to go check out both of their channels. Subscribe to their channels. Show them some love. They got some big things coming, of course. But thank you guys for the support. Thanks for joining us on this live stream. If you haven't yet, make sure to leave a like and stay tuned for next week where we'll have another live Q&A as always. But until next time, guys, peace out.
Later.